Decided to go with 3 plants, so 3 separations, 3 divisions. The first will be back into the 12-inch pot. That's this one. So that's a big plant on its own. The other 2, I'll try to get into 2 8-inch pots. That one will go easily. This one might be tight. We'll see how it works out. But they're big, long frond orchids, so they're going to need a fair bit of support. So we'll have to see how that sits in there. It's going to need a lot more in the bottom. It's good. It's going to give it a lot of room to grow. Just on this one, it wasn't anywhere near as bad as I thought it was. Once I got it out of the pot, it was a nightmare to get out of the pot. I thought I was going to have to cut the pot. But eventually, after bashing it round a bit, it came loose. Try and get all the roots in without too much rotation. Again, I know you can't see me, don't worry about it, you can hear me. I don't want to get too much of the bark on top of the plant. I want it to be mixed into the roots and underneath as much as possible. But because it's so big, I need to put it in as the pot fills up and then shake it down. I'll show you what I mean in a second. So you just sort of get as much in as you can all the way around. Try and fill it on all sides. Interestingly, with this plant, there was a lot of bulbs actually mixed into the root structure. I don't know how they got there. I don't think the plant has grown like that. So it's possible they were potted like that. Sort of an odd thing to do, but sometimes that happens. I'm just going to tip the rest of this bag out. I've got another bag here. This will make it a little easier to do. Like so. You can see I'm just sort of dumping that in all the way around. And then I'm going to pick it up and shake it so that it settles with the plant, not on top of the plant. That looks better already, but it's not enough bark. Let me just go and get some more and hook the mic. Again, this is kiwi orchid bark that I'm using from Fernland in Queensland. They delivered into lockdown in Victoria. I'm not advertising, I certainly don't get anything for it, but it's a really good product. Very happy with it. So we keep putting it in. Obviously this is going to use a fair bit because it's a big pot. That's okay, that's what it's for. Pull the plant up and let the bark settle around it. So that I haven't got enough on this side, so if I don't fill it up, the plant will fall this way. So this is sort of something you do as you go along. You pack up more. And yet I don't want it to fall the other way either. This is a bit annoying, isn't it? I had this better organised the first time. It's going well. Nearly there. Good. Always be careful with orchids. The fronds are very sharp. The leaves are very sharp. And you can end up getting stabbed in the eye. I guess if you haven't been stabbed in the eye, you haven't been growing orchids long enough, so. Guess I'm saying it's only a matter of time, isn't it? This is the first. This is the one I'll give back to the owner. And I'll try and grow on the other two. There we go. Very happy with that. Might just get a little bit more bark. No, I'll keep it on the outside. I was going to put it in the inside, but it forces the bulbs apart. I don't really want to do that. There we go. Put the label back in that. I'll call this the front. Now I don't make, because there's a division, I will make a new label, and you can have your own nomenclature, the way you label them, it's entirely up to you. I put the year on it for the division. So this one will be the same name, but with 2020 on the end, just so that I have the division clear. And that's it.